Hello and welcome. I was originally going to do something else tonight. I was going to talk about Count Dante, but I'm going to save that for tomorrow or maybe Tuesday. And I really just want to talk about one of my favorite things. And this is it Outsider, a full color web based science fiction comic by Jim Francis. Outsider is a self rated PG 13 for intense battle sequence related images and brief language. Click here to start. It's a great web comic. We're just going to look a little bit at the prologue and maybe some of the later pages so you can see the evolution of the art. And the art has evolved a lot. This comic started back in, I don't know, like 2003, 2005 or something. Like, this is a comic that was running or has been running for a long time. Its only problem, the only thing I don't like, is the speed or frequency of the updates. In a good year, like this one, we get a half dozen pages. In a bad year, we get one. It's a little bit rough. And I get it. The artist, Jim Francis, he's a commercial artist. He's got stuff, paying gigs to work on. This is a passion project. So he can't always afford to work on this. And also, people that back him on Patreon, they get like to see the pages way before losers like me that just come here to the website. And there's no ads. So me coming here just costs him money, and it kind of makes me sad. It's a great comic, though. It's heavily based on, it says science fiction, but it's heavily based on Master of Orion 2, which is a great strategy game. I know I've got a playthrough or two of that sitting out there on my YouTube somewhere. You can go track down those playlists. I might have done a multiplayer one with Six of Cyrus. I don't really remember. But I've played a lot of Master of Orion 2, even Master of Orion 3, although none of that is on YouTube. I haven't played Master of Orion 3 since, 2008. I'm like the only person in the universe that likes that game. It's spreadsheets in space. This artist, Jim Francis, also did art for a game called Stars and Shadow. I got it pulled up on Steam here so you can take a look and check it out. I know I've got at least one playthrough of this. I think I played through getting all the Chivos on streams. So there's definitely playlists for this out there. And this game is very much in that Master of Orion vein. And it looks great with his art style. So let's take a look at it, right? Like, we start off, and here's the setup. This is from the prologue, and that's pretty much what I got open is prologue stuff here. And so mankind learns, because alien refugees come through, that there's an interstellar war. It's basically World War II in space. On the one side, you got these bug alien dudes, the Umiak, and on the other side, you have blue space elves that use mind control. I almost said the Illyrians, but that's what they are in in Master of Orion 2. Here they're called the Loroi, but they're blue space elves. Come on, dude. It's right here. Blue space elves. Got it? Good. So we learn about that. We start meeting all these human characters. And we're like seeing, okay, here's the crew, here's how they interact. And these characters all have that kind of chemistry with them. They all feel like they're people that know each other. They interact with each other. They react to each other in great ways. But tragedy strikes very soon. That's why we're looking at the prologue. If I spoil the prologue, it's no big deal. There's a disaster, the ship explodes, and our hero is stranded in deep freaking space and is about to die. And he's giving off like a parting message of defiance. One of the things in the art style of this story is the characters tend to be cel shaded and the backgrounds tend to be like 3D rendered. Okay? It gives the book, it gives the book a really unique aesthetic, as opposed to if it was all drawn in one way or all 3D rendered or whatever. And that's part of the fun, is you get that cool clash of styles. Now, obviously, this is kind of, and this dates from like, probably not quite 20 years ago, but you could definitely see, yeah, that's a little dated. But it's okay, man. Because the book is so good. It's like watching Babylon 5, man. You see the 3D CGI and you go, and then you just get pulled right back into stuff. So chapter 1, the prologue sets up everything. We meet our main character, disaster strikes, we're left with uncertainty. We don't know what exactly happened, who is responsible for the disaster, and then our character, he wakes up through these memories. right there, being confronted by blue space elves, who he doesn't realize, but we soon learn, and he learns, are telepathic. And so we start meeting these characters. Now, what happened to the previous crew? We think they're all dead. Are they actually? I don't know. Probably. But it's one of the mysteries. What exactly happened to his ship, the Bellarmine? Can he trust these space elves? Are the bug aliens more trustworthy? I don't know. Read the book to find out. Or read the webcomic to find out. There's all kinds of intrigue. And you can see the art style has evolved. It's gotten a little cleaner, a little more detailed over time. And one of the big things that causes weights in the back or in the creation of this comic is rendering these backgrounds. That's one of the things that has sometimes caused a little slowdown. But you can see the book is gorgeous. I could easily see this thing as an animated film. I've probably talked about this on my channel before. I've probably gushed about this on my channel before. But I love this comic so much that here I am on a Sunday night gushing about it again because I want more people to read this. I want more people to go join his Patreon. And I want more people to learn about this. That way Jim Francis, aka Ariok, can sit down and make this book, make this comic full time. And one day I can own this beautiful hardback omnibus that'll be on my shelf and will be gorgeous and impossible to read because it's too thick and the pages, the deep crevasse in the middle kind of ruins stuff. That's the dream. I love this story. It's science fiction. It's got adventure. That's kind of at its heart what it is. And it's like an adventure story, but there's intrigue, espionage, politics, a strange new world to explore. So much is going on. Lots of lovable characters. Even all the little side characters that you don't see a whole lot have a ton of personality in this story. It's fantastic. You all take care of yourselves and check Outsider out. You can check it out, like right up here, wellofsouls.com/outsider. If you Google search for Outsider comic, it should be somewhere in the top search results. It won't be the first one. That goes to like some DC books, but it should be ranking up there. Anyway, you all have a great one. Take care of yourselves, and bye-bye.